Hey, it looks like Joe. It looks like we already have some very nice mammals in the chat with us. Oh, that's so awesome. Hey, Luke B. Grubbin, hello and welcome. Oh, hello, Luke Mammal and um, Umar Mammal. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, hi, Umar. Yeah. So we're and hey, Disfinity Mammal, hello and welcome. You know what? I forgot. I'm gonna plug in the tree here. Oh, Bob, do be careful. I mean, you should have you should have been like prepared. No, I mean, I want to have the Christmas tree like on. And hey, Big Belly Boo Boo, hello. Oh, hi, Big Belly Boo Boo. Thank you so much for coming, y'all. Yeah, we are hopefully having hope that everyone is having a wonderful Saturday or whatever day it is wherever you are. For us here in Cleveland, it is Saturday evening. Um, oh yeah, and happy Christmas, Umar. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, normally I would we would have our Christmas tree turned on. But I did not have it, have it all set. So, and hey, Trip Mammals, hello and welcome. And Christian Mammal, hi, thank you so much for coming by. Yeah. And Zachy Mammal, hello and welcome. Well, hi, Zachy. Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate that. So, I again hope everyone is having a wonderful Saturday. Joe and I kind of didn't do like a ton today. Um, yeah, that's putting it mildly. Hey, Food Fight Showdown. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, hey, Food Fight Mammal and Bob's Adventures. Hey, Van Mammal. Hello and welcome. Happy Saturday. Yeah, it was I don't know what the weather is like where all of you are, but here in Cleveland it was relatively warm for being December, but it was like, 50 degrees, but it was like raining, so it's like, not like, "Oh, yay, it's a 50-degree day. Let's go out and do something." Yeah. So did kind of put a damper on our plans. Well, I mean, it's all right. Like you said, I was on, trying to keep up with our friends on YouTube again. Trying to do Christmas shopping 2020 style, like on Amazon. Yeah, I don't know, Bob. You do so much online. It's kind of scary. Hey, Karen Memel, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Karen. So, yeah, we were talking about, like you said, hope y'all are having a great weekend. Um, are y'all doing stuff like are y'all not being like Bob and I today? Because we stayed in, generally speaking. Yeah, I went to the post office to mail a couple of things this morning. Oh, when did you do that, Bob? Unsurprisingly, Joe, before you woke up. Oh yeah. Hey, Lewis Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Lewis Mammal. Thank you so much for coming. So glad you're able to make it. So, yeah, and our our friends, the Trip Mammals. I know that it was a very fun live stream. I regret we were not able to stay there for their live stream last night. That was their first live stream where they crossed the threshold for monetization. It was actually very fun. Yeah, that's always a great milestone. I don't know, a lot of y'all that are in here are content creators, and it is always nice to you know when you do cross an important milestone. Hey, iChef Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Chef Mammal. I would have to say good Sunday morning to you, I Chef Mammal. Yeah, it would be Sunday morning in Thailand. So, yeah. Oh, Mike the Spike. Hey, how you doing? Oh, Mike the Spike. Hello and welcome. Yeah. Um, Mike said hi to me, not to you, Bob. Oh, whatever, Joe. Um, so, uh, so, Van Memmel, you were asking, what, uh, what is our favorite Christmas candy, pray? Um, that is a good question. Um, yeah, Bob, you do need a timeout. Uh, I don't know. I think we squabble, but we get along pretty well, Joe. Fair enough. Um, well, since I don't particularly like candy because it doesn't involve like meat, cheese, or alcohol, I'm generally not a candy fan unless y'all got like, some eggnog, um, you know, or something like that. Um, Bob, what about you? Um, for um, for your favorite kind of like Christmas junk food candy, pray. You probably want something like, either completely unhealthy like vegetables or, actually something I really enjoy. I do not know if it is necessarily a Christmas candy or not, but I really enjoy chocolate covered cherries. Oh, that's interesting. So, oh, Handpay Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, Handpay, thank you so much for coming. So, that is right. Happy Hatch Day. Um, yeah, Happy Hatch Day, Lewis. Yeah. So, tomorrow is your Hatch Day, or if we're awake at noon. Yeah. No, no, I think like midnight. Um, you know, but still, that is fun. Oh, hey, now Game Mammal, hello and welcome. Hey, now Game Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Um, yeah, now if I was to have like, you know, I don't know, an ideal sort of Christmas candy, I don't know. Like I said, maybe something that might involve, like I said, um, that eggnog shake that you were after the other day that no one seemed to have. Again, put a nice little bit of rum in there. Ugh. Yes, Joe, that is not surprising that would be something you would want to. That is not something surprising, something that you would want to create. But yeah, that's definitely fun. Um, you know, there is also a kind of when I lived in southwestern Ohio, like near Dayton, there was a store called United Dairy Farmers. What the heck is a United Dairy Farmers, Bob? It is like it is kind of like a convenient mart, but it also has like ice cream. And they like, have their own flavors of ice cream. So it is kind of like a cross between you know, like a regional ice cream, flavors and whatnot, and just a regular convenience store. And they used to have like a cherry cordial ice cream, which is like cherry ice cream with like chunks of cherry and chunks of chocolate. All right, now see that don't sound appealing. It makes me wonder about you sometimes, Bob. Are you even a carnivore at all? Because like none of that is digestible. Yeah, fair enough. So, um, begs the question, Lewis Memmel, what are you doing for your hatch day? Yeah, I know for our hatch days this year, Lewis, um we had to kind of adapt a little bit because the world of 2020 it ain't the same as it kind of used to be in a lot of respects. So hope you are able to do something hope you are able to do something fun. Um yeah, where we went for my hatch day, um I think their Kintaro sushi and hot pot was amazing. Oh yes, I know where you're going with this, Joe. But there is one of those restaurants. Instead of having to go all the way across downtown Cleveland to get there, there is one opening like at the very end of our street. It is just going to be amazing. Yeah, so that's something that's really nice. So I'm glad, Lewis Mammal, you're gonna be able to go someplace nice to get some prey. Annabelle Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Annabelle. So glad you're able to make it by. Yeah, our friend Annabelle was actually just participating in another live with our friend Nicole. If she can make it, I don't know if she's gonna make it in, but they were like looking at like Christmas lights and stuff. And that is that is kind of fun. Um, yeah, for a lot of reasons, and I thought like doing a video like that might be fun, but for a lot of reasons, that's very hard for us to shoot. Yeah, that is true. Like if we are just going to be like seeing the lights, you are not going to see us for sure. And it is also very difficult to like be doing anything while you are driving. Um, you know, yeah. Speaking of the police mammal stopping you, well, for sure. So glad you're with us now, game mammal. Yeah, I am very impressed that our friend now game is able to join us. Like you said, um, I do not think that now game does not use English as his primary mammal talk. So yeah. Oh hey, Sorgy Mammal, hello and welcome. Hey Sorgy, thank you so much for thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, it's definitely definitely fun. So definitely glad you are able to make it. Um and Disfinity Mammal, yeah. I was surprised. Bob ordered our Christmas tree on Amazon, but it was turned out to be like perfect for our room. So I'm happy with it. Yeah, for sure. Um, and Disfinity Mammal, I am really excited. You shared a video today, which was very interesting. Like what Disney Plus has got upcoming. Like there are all manner of new shows for 2021 and 2022, and I'm definitely excited. Oh, so yeah, you were talking about more of them Star Wars shows. Hope they're as awesome as the Mandalorian. Yeah, there is like a whole diversity to the Star Wars universe that they are going to be exploring in in that and it's just gonna be fun. Now, see, like I said, I know maybe I'm in the minority, maybe not. I know a lot of mammals who like watch The Mandalorian, don't know nothing about Star Wars, and just enjoy that show. Yeah, and like you said, me, I am definitely a fan. I did not really get into like comics and stuff, but I saw all of like the on-screen appearances of and whatnot. So I definitely do appreciate the detail that goes into that goes into those shows. So Um, you know, and the fact that the universe is growing. Yeah. Um, so yeah, definitely very nice that Disfinity Mammals got you know been able to do some digging to see what's coming. Yeah, for sure. So but I think that's also fun. So um I just out of curiosity, have you mammals had dinner or or breakfast like in iChef's case? Like what are you having or what might you well what might you be doing? Oh hey, Doctor Tastegood Mammal, thank you so much for coming by. Oh, Doctor Tastegood Mammal, hello and welcome. Yeah, again, gotta love Doctor Tastegood's creation on on all manner of grills. You know what? I definitely enjoy like even the Weber videos. Like them's really nice. The Weber grill, just kind of amazing. What we got coming on there. Ooh, Sorgy Memo, you did um homemade barbecue pork mac and cheese prey uh pizza. Oh, that is amazing. I mean, yeah, there's nothing not to like about that. I mean, you got pork, you got cheese. I mean, I could live without the noodles, but if you're talking about pork and cheese on pizza pre Adam, yeah, that sounds absolutely amazing. Yeah. Um for dinner I made a I guess you would call it like a pasta bake. I took like a some Alfredo pasta, put some chicken in it and added some mushrooms and some bacon and topped it off with a layer of cheese and that turned out particularly tasty. I mean, anything that involves you know bacon and chicken prey, that's always nice. Hey, Brino Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, hey, Brino, thank you so much for coming. Um, yeah, definitely fun, and Brino Mammal, definitely enjoyed that video you put out today with the that smoked meat sauce. Yeah, very interesting. Like our friend Brino does, like, as many of you know, like cooking and homebrew videos, and he did one today where he had smoked the components of this meat sauce and put it on pasta, and it looked like absolutely amazing. Yeah, like hickory smoking. That's another awesome thing. At first, when Bob, I was just used to eating raw meat, but then I got introduced to smoked meat and fried meat, and boy, do I ever like smoked meat and fried meat. And it's interesting because those are very, very different disciplines, Joe, that you have kind of latched onto. So, um, you know what? It's funny you should mention that, Zach, you mammal, because um, yeah, like you're probably going to be doing an air fryer at some stage soon. Yeah, Joe is like again super excited about putting prey in an air fryer. So I have told him, yeah, go for it. Um, you know, Something that we probably will ultimately end up getting on Amazon. Well, and that's the thing. They ain't a ton expensive. And they don't take up a ton of space neither. So, I mean, it's nice. So, but yeah, for sure. Um, Well, hey, Lewis Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Oh yeah, Lewis, so glad you're able to make it. I hope you have a great Hatch Day, and have a great Christmas if we don't see you. Yeah, very cool. So oh, Sobrano, you're saying air fryers is great, but um, is to go for your suggestion is to go for a big one. Don't settle for small ones. Ah, all right. Um, that makes sense. So worth the extra paper rectangles to get a larger one. Ah, okay. That is nice to know. Hey, Fear Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Fear Mammal. It's been a while. So glad you're able to make it by. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely happy to see you. Hope all is well for you, and I hope you are having a a great um, great week and weekend, and all of that. Yeah, Fear Mammal, by the way, has an awesome channel, but I think like many of us, um, you know, real world, kind of makes things challenging to put out content. Yeah, I think we are all kind of feeling that pressure. So, um, yeah, see, right, you are for your memo, like um, been you know, been busy and whatnot. Um, yeah, and that's something I'm sure that most of y'all who are content creators on here understand. Like, for Bob and I, like our videos is about like 10 minutes, but you know from the time we start till the time we wrap up, we're probably like it's probably like 2.5 to 3 hours of work to get everything like in place. Yeah, and at first I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fun, and don't get me wrong, it is, but yes, there's a lot more to it than it seems. It's kind of like, I guess it makes me more appreciate, like, some of the shows that I watch, like like Stranger Things, for an example. Like, that's like a really involved show, and I like watch it all, like, because, like, I binge that show, and then I'm like, give me more, give me more, give me more. And you know um it takes the mammals, you know like a while to create more. So um um that's kind of funny you should mention that, Sorgy Mammal. It's it's kind of interesting. So yeah, we're either like, beast of burdens in like the Flintstones, or in the case of us raptors, we're like, you know generally speaking, villains. Yeah, and that is a problem. Like, generally speaking, mammals are very nice when you realize that, when they realize, hey, we're just here to, you know um to just order some prey, or or we have no interest in, you know just doing any harm. We're just, a couple of raptors and from Cleveland. Um, we're just neighbors or members of the community. But oftentimes, you might get the, oh my god, it's a dinosaur. Um, yeah, like I said, people are just, you do get some strange looks. So, oh, so you can actually see one of the cat mammal hatchlings, fear mammal. That is cool. You'll have to check that out. I might have saw that one. By the way, Fear Mammal, Master Fear Mammal's got this segment that he does on his channel with little raptor. His name's Carl, and so that's kind of, he's kind of a, you know kind of an interesting fellow. So, that's always fun. Oh, hey, Slot Tour Adventures. Hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Slot Tour Adventures. Thank you so much. We do appreciate all the love and support. That does mean a ton to us. Yeah. So glad you were able to so glad you were able to make it. And I have tremendous respect for um, mammals who operate on the slot planes. To have to to get paper rectangles. It can be very very difficult. Oh, Karen. Oh, hey. Thank you so much for coming. So glad you were able to join us. Yeah, thank you, Karen. Have a great weekend. Um, yeah, but like you said, some of our friends who deal with that, there is potentially a lot of paper rectangles involved. It is kind of scary. So um, well, and that's very interesting. Um, that's kind of interesting, Disfinity Mammal. Yeah, like again, that dinosaurs show in the '90s. Um, again, was one very rare instance that kind of just showed, like, maybe not raptors per se, because we have a reputation as being like fearsome meat eaters, but just dinosaurs in general as just members of the community. We're just we ain't to be feared. Well, and that's the thing. Even like a herbivore, um, a very big herbivore can be very scary. Like I know that mammals are probably would not be too keen about having like a triceratops walking around, because they are like big and let's face it, meat eaters, carnivores have a bad rap. But a lot of times we don't want to eat you. We would rather just like, get, buy like a cheeseburger or something. So, that's awesome. Oh, Zachy Mammal, thank you so much for that super chat. Oh, that is awesome. Thank you so much, Zachy. And you're going with my line. Hey, how y'all doing? I think that is very cool. Um, so um, yeah, if you're a mammal, tell Carl, yeah, to keep telling himself that, because even them cat mammal hatchlings, again, what Bob, back to what Bob was saying earlier, even if something don't mean to eat you, if some if someone is like very much larger than you, they could um by huge order of magnitude, that that ain't funny. That ain't fun either. So yeah, yeah. So I see what you mean, Sorgy Memel. That Sesame Street. Like you said, its portrayal of the term monster. Um, you know, um, is definitely like very different. Because like again, you saw like the Grover mammal or the Elmo mammal, or the even the Cookie Monster mammal. All he wanted was just like cookie prey. So, um, but yeah, I think that yeah, like you said, changing. I think you're right. Changing perceptions of is a good thing. To see that. And I do like some of the in some of the other movies that have been out there, that you see that the raptor is not necessarily like the all encompassing the all encompassing villain. All right, so Sorgy's asking you, Bob, what's your favorite cookie prey item? Keeping in mind that I don't particularly care about cookies because it don't have no meat or cheese. My favorite cookie would be something y'all wouldn't call a cookie. Might be like, uh, you know, two slices of thick sausage with a piece of cheddar in between, and then another piece on top. Well, yeah, there's that. I would have to say, like, as far as what's in the house right now, are those gingerbread Oreos. Oh, Bob, you got more of them? Oh yeah. We did a review on those a while back. Those were just so tasty. Um, but yeah. And right you are, fear mammal. Even T Rexes. Again, mammals. Are all like afraid. Afraid of them and whatnot. But and we do feel like not so much that T Rexes is evil, but they're certainly, how do you put this? T Rexes come across to raptors as arrogant. Like, oh yeah, I'm big and famous. Yep, I'm big and famous and I can do whatever I want to do because I'm just a T Rex. I mean, it's just like, they kind of like, use their reputation, to their advantage. And, I guess you can't, you can't blame them for that, but, you know, um, um, you know, it's one of those that just doesn't, not particularly helpful. And again, I use that analogy, what we know of North America during the Cretaceous, like you said, trying to sort out where our family tree is. But, in what is now the Western United States, like raptors, like Utah raptor and Dakota raptor were kind of like your species of wolves. And you had big herbivore mammals that kind of did what buffalo do, and there were the tyrannosaurs that kind of do what bears do. So would bears and wolves, like, really fight? I mean, probably not. But it's the fact that mammals have given T-Rex this like mythical status, and they're all like, it goes to their heads, and they're like, oh yeah, I can do whatever. But yeah, it's all right. Um, yeah, but I think what you are saying, Fear Memo, is it comes down to like that T Rex has like is has been told since he was a hatchling that he is a big, scary, fearsome, powerful beast that can have anything that he wants, and because people fear the T Rex, they generally get what they want, so they are, you know, right. And again, like I said, just to our point of view, it's like it's like, oh come on, please, just get over it, get over yourselves, T Rexes. You're just so full of yourselves. Well, Bob, that's just you know that's probably about right. To be honest, I ain't never seen no T Rexes out this way in person. That is true. We do not. We seldom ever see any other dinos here where we are, in Northeast Ohio. Like there are a lot more mammals than dinos these days. Um, and that's okay. I kind of don't mind. It's just the the world. The world that we are in now. But like I said, most raptors, I think if given the choice, if properly educated, would absolutely earn paper rectangles and you know pay the tax mammals and be responsible consumers and responsible homeowners even. So, oh, sorry, mammal. Hey, thank you for Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate that. Yeah, enjoy your pizza pray. That looks like very amazing, and yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing you next time. Yeah. So um and and Bob, we ain't really even talked about what we're gonna be doing on like we got a live that would be scheduled for like if we could stay on our Thursday Saturday schedule. Like I think Christmas is a Friday this year. Um so you know we do have that the possibility of a Christmas Eve live stream. Yeah, I think that would be interesting. We'll have to see if MAMMALS would be interested in doing that. Chef is asking, if there are family members around the world, where are they? Well, like I said, there ain't many. You know, very very few of us. Yeah. It's actually what is interesting. Now that you know a lot more is understood. That by definition, every bird that is alive today is technically a dinosaur. Um, so the avian branch of dinosaurs goes on, which is kind of interesting because when we think back to the Cretaceous and times before, when you think of flying animals at the time, you think of like pterosaurs, like pterodactyl and pteranodon and whatnot, and they were actually not dinosaurs by definition. Um, and like latest evidence suggests that they actually had fur. Some of them had fur, which is really interesting. But the the pterosaurs, um, you know, um, they were the flying were flying and they had fur and and a lot of like you said like a lot of species of raptor, although I do not know where we fit in again to the family tree, but a lot of them do have feathers. Yeah, and right, you are a fear mammal. Um, Bob was kind of anxious about that. He's kind of like worried about growing in feathers, and maybe it's kind of like how cat mammals, most of them got like fur, but there's some kinds of cat mammals that don't got no fur. I think that Bob and I are kind of like one of them cat mammal, like one of them species of cat mammals that don't got no fur. We don't got no feathers, which is fine. Works for us. Always has worked for us. We're fine with it. Um, but um, but you know, yeah, because I mean, we would have grown in our feathers now, which again would work out if we were probably in a warmer climate. Cleveland is definitely not Cleveland is definitely not a place where it is a nice warm climate. Well, except in the summertime when it's too hot, in the wintertime when we're up to our butts in snow. Yeah, that is why it is kind of nice to just be able to like do like we did today and just stay in the house. Well, I mean there is that. Um, you know, Raptors using the internet. Hey, Amazon is awesome, Joe. I still think it's much easier to just like, instead of ordering something online, to just pick up the phone and like talk to an operator mammal and either order up something you want to get or talk to the pizza mammal, like if you want to order like a delivery and you're like more interested in doing other things like you want to order it online, You know, I mean, and again, might be easier for some, to do it that way. I certainly understand that. Um, you know, now I guess that is a question for all of you. Given the choice, would you be like me, where you would just order something online, finding that easier, or are you like are you like Joe, where it is easier to to call and talk to someone and explain to the mammal on the other end of the phone exactly what it is you want. I mean, yeah, so there is that. Um, and but because it's just a couple of clicks and whatnot. I think, Bob, the reality is before I joined up with you, I was like on my own. I didn't spend as much time in front of a screen as as you do. So I guess the internet ain't quite as second nature to me as it is to you. I think that's a very real problem. Oh, fear memo. Yeah, that is also kind of unfortunate. That yeah, you can't order stuff online because you do not have a card. Oh yeah, like you said, so you got to give the delivery mammal some paper rectangles. Yeah, very old school. See, Doctor Tastegood, yeah, ordering online, the internet thing. Um, it's I think you are right, Doctor Tastegood mammal. It's just kind of kind of just the norm. Well, and I might get to that point. Um, you know, like I said, I just maybe I'm just an old fashioned kind of rapper that's kind of stuck in my ways. But it is fine. I'll tell you what, I do very much enjoy like taking the car and going through, like, even if we don't go in no restaurants, taking the car and going through the drive-through. Yeah, I think it is awesome, to see especially in your case, Joe, to see how the drive-through mammals react to you ordering. So, oh hey, Billy Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, Billy Mammal, thank you so much for coming. So, Fear Mammal, you were saying that yeah, Carl has is genetically engineered, so that is why he does not have have feathers. So, um, you know. Also, Brano, YouTube ordering online, like doing them DoorDash and whatnot. Yeah, and it's weird because even though there is extra paper rectangles involved in using something like a DoorDash for prey delivery, it is just there, and it is just easier to it is just easier to work with. So, oh hey, Sleeping Collectibles Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Sleeping Collectibles, Mammal. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, yeah. So so welcome to our living room here. For most of our videos, a lot of times we start filming here in the living room. We do our food reviews, so a lot of times we'll go into the kitchen to eat, and then we'll do the rest of it. Like you said, we'll do our closing here in the living room. So and we do redecorate. Sometimes depending on the time of year, you can see the Christmas tree we have going on here because yeah, Bob is really into the decor. So Billy Mammal, you don't got no delivery because you live far from everything. Oh yeah. No, and I guess that's just something you get used to. Um, so for you, Billy Memel, you got to go and get like supplies and stuff, and whatnot. That can be challenging too. Yeah. So sleeping collectibles, Mammal. So glad you're able to join us. Like, definitely fun. Definitely happy to have you. Oh, and Nicole Marie, thank you so much for coming. Oh, hi, Nicole Marie. By the way, earlier we was talking about your live stream where you all were checking out them Christmas lights. That was a whole heck of a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, you've got a great channel, Nicole. We do appreciate you, and you know um definitely keep on coming. Um yeah. By the way, Master of Fear, you've got the whole thing going on with the evil Nutcracker and Carl. Um, I think that is also really great. I would encourage any of you also to check out the Master of Fears channel and see Carl. He's definitely it's a fun story. Yeah. Hope Carl the Raptor here. He doing all right. Oh, so um, the only delivery you can get here is U.S. mail, USPS, or FedEx. Wow. Now that's something else. In our neighborhood, we're like, maybe about 4 or 5 miles from an Amazon warehouse. So when Bob orders something from Amazon, it usually gets here like the next day, and it ain't like a U.S. mail mammal or a FedEx mammal or nothing that brings it. It's actually an Amazon delivery mammal. They actually have hired their own delivery mammals. Yeah, I'm guessing where you are that's probably not a thing. Yeah. Um, oh, Christian mammal. Yeah, that was that was rough. Yeah, them Hardy's mammals. By the way, yeah, like we did a. So what Christian's mentioning is like them Hardy's mammals. We did a where we tried unsuccessfully for 2 days in a row to do a review of their prime rib sandwich, and you know, Bob didn't have the greatest experience. I didn't have the greatest experience, but that's not like typical because like normally they're like pretty good. Yeah, and I think it really just came down to one drive-through mammal who was just kind of, um, being not the nicest mammal, but yeah, it worked out. We're at peace with them. Again, Bob is definitely more likely. You see, Bob and I, we're very, very different raptors. Um, but you know, like if I ain't happy about something, I'll just like I'll go off. I'll just be like mad and whatnot, and Bob will just agree politely, go away, and hold a grudge for years. So I think that you know, I just get mad. Whatever, they either solve my problem or they don't. I don't know. I just forget about it. It ain't even that important to me. Yeah, that is true. For better or worse, I guess. Oh, Billy Mammal, you's expecting beer prey delivery next week. That is awesome, sir. Yeah, for sure. Oh, so Fear Mammal, you tried the rib sandwich. Um, yeah. We you know, again, I am finally I did not actually get to tell you the story of like McDonald's, as Joe is saying. I do like have, I did have like issues with McDonald's, but the McDonald's mammals actually reached out to me, um, and they gave me what I had wanted, like the 8 paper rectangles worth of prey for like, you know 6 years, but I am now kind of more okay with the McDonald's mammals. Although in the time since, I certainly do have a strong preference for Burger King, rather than McDonald's. You know what? I do have to agree with Bob on that, just on the basis that, like, especially, I don't know where y'all are, but like, our Burger King mammals have got some like amazing prices. You can get like two Whopper prey items for like 5 paper rectangles. You can get like 10 nugget prey items for like, 1 paper rectangle and 49 metal circles. Yeah, so it's definitely amazing. So, um, yeah, fear mammal, you know, having Carl, like, trying to eat mammals, that is definitely a very bad thing. Like, again, that's why, we are considered, why we are frequently considered villains. You know, um, that's not a good thing. So, but yeah, that's particularly awesome. Um, and So Billy Mammal, is it like FedEx that's gonna deliver your beer pram? I'm kind of curious about that. Yeah, you know. Oh yeah, Burger King, yeah, and the drive-through. Our drive-through mammals at Burger King are generally really really good. Like you said, that has been my go-to. Like, where we live, there is like a Burger King, an Arby's, and a McDonald's like right next to each other. And after we had that issue with McDonald's all those years ago, I just started going to Burger King, and was there like frequently. So it was just like, the mammals are awesome and whatnot. Oh, hey, Red December Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Oh, Red Mammal, so glad you are able to make it. That is so cool. By the way, if y'all ain't seen our friend Red December O2, she's got an amazing channel too. Yeah. And again, so. Oh, thank you, Billy. We do appreciate that. Oh, so FedEx delivery mammals bring beer prey. Bob, this is incredible. Joe, we do not need to have FedEx mammals bring beer prey. You can like go down the street and get like as much beer prey as you want. I still think it would be awesome to get a package with beer in it. Ugh. It's not practical to, yeah. If you want to order something online, I guess that would be cool. I mean, that's just a thing of beauty. I mean, yeah, I know you can go, just go get something, but sometimes, like, when you had your Orville ship come, the excitement of getting a package. I can see that. Fair point, especially if it is something, that you cannot necessarily get, um, just like, at the store, like, yeah, like your little nerd ship. You couldn't go to Walmart and buy that little nerd ship. You could buy other nerd things at Walmart. You get like He-Man plastic mammals if you want, but, you know, you couldn't order that. So yeah, it's definitely exciting to get a package. Oh hey, String Bean Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, String Bean, hey, thank you so much for coming. Glad you are able to make it. So oh, so you did the that sugar plum drink. Um, so you thought it was all right that the Dunkin' Donuts. By the way, Bob and I we did this review about this sugar plum macchiato. Um, but you know, yeah, the sugar plum macchiato you could get, and I was expecting more sugar plum taste, and I was disappointed. And Joe does not usually care about fruit; he just cares more about caffeine. So he was okay with it, and I kind of was like less excited about it. I mean, it just depends on what it is you like. Oh, so Big Belly Boo, you said that the Hardys closed. That's very sad. Yeah, and like our Hardys is like very close to us, but the next closest one to us is like 35 miles away. So it's like, we do not want them to fail. We want them to succeed. And I know, like, like when we are like angry at at our when we have an experience that is not the best and we are angry, um we're like, blah 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 blah, they're gonna fail. But we really don't want them to fail. We want them to, we want them to up their game and do better. So Bean Mammal, you thought it was like weird. The idea of a fruity coffee was kind of weird, was kind of my thought. That's why I was glad the fruit was kind of kept to a minimum. See, I have no problem with the idea of like a plum flavored coffee, but oh, thank you so much for your Mammal. We do appreciate that. Yeah, thank you so much. That is so nice of you to say. Again, we really do appreciate all the all the love and support that you guys send us. That's very big. So, ooh, cinnamon raisin biscuits. Those sound good. Yeah, like you said, I'm sure this is one, like if we were reviewing that, I'd say I'm sure they are perfectly fine for what they are, but since they don't have no meat, cheese, caffeine, or alcohol, um, probably something that is less exciting to me, even if they are like absolutely amazing. Yes, I know, Joe. You are more of a carnivore. Like you said, really, Bob, I'm truly amazed. Like, other raptors I've seen, look at you like mammals. Like, I don't know if y'all have seen that Bizarre Foods with Andrew Zimmerman mammal. Like, Bob will eat things that is arguably not edible. So yeah. Oh, well, Billy Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Oh yeah, Billy Mammal, and yes, we'll be live again for members only on Tuesday at 9 p.m. If you do not get a notification, do check the community tab. The link will be in there. Last time, I do not know what happened. No notifications went out for our members. So yeah. Oh, Bean Mammal. You were saying that we should do a review of Scotland Cadbury shortbread biscuits. Ooh, that sounds very interesting. So yeah. Oh, and Fear Memo, yes, all of these prey items are very tasty. You know, but I mean, I am also open to eating things that most carnivores are not. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good steak prey, or you know, or shrimp or pork. But I am also open to having like a salad or something. Like, it's just cool. Oh, Beverly Mammal, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, Beverly Mammal. So glad to see you. Um, hope you are doing well where you are. And I think we have to say happy Sunday to you. Yeah. If memory serves, you were in uh, Thailand, I think. I know you were like originally from the Philippines, but in Thailand, I think. But you know, still glad to see you, Beverly Memel. Yeah, very very cool. So yeah, I think that would be very interesting for your Memel to see Carl try salad. Yeah, like I said, to us carnivores, that's just not even fun. Oh, hey, weekend RVing mammals, hello and welcome. Oh, hi, weekend RVing mammals. So glad you're able to make it by. Yeah, our friends, um, Millie and James Mammals, they have an awesome RVing channel. Definitely check them out. Oh, Big Belly Boo Mammal, hey, thank you so much for coming. So glad you're able to make it. Yeah, for sure. So, ha ha ha, that's funny, Fear Mammal. So, oh, Christian, that is fun. Doing like Dave and Buster's. I have not been to an arcade since like before the mammal virus. Bob Red Mammal's asking if we have a Fa-Fel King by us. Huh? No, that is not something I have ever I have it's not something I have ever heard of before. What is that place, Red Mammal? Is that like is that a chain, or is that like you know? I mean, it sounds kind of interesting. I'd always be game for trying something new. Oh, so Bean Mammal, yeah, we will definitely check that out. Um, and again, I am so sorry. I know, like Bean Mammal. I know some of you had um, I know some of you had like videos that were coming, and I've gotten like notifications, and I'm still not getting to all of them, and I am again very sorry. I am trying as hard as I can to get to video. So again, I do apologize. We are trying to keep up with life, and trying to get videos put together, and then trying to do my other work from home as well. So, I do apologize if we are missing. Oh, Brano says the Dayton place at Scene 75 reopened this weekend. Oh, wow. That is interesting. What's a Scene 75, Bob? It's kind of like a Dave and Buster's, but it is like, more unique to Dayton. So um like that is like I used to live down in that area, and I do not think it was open when I was there, but I have visited, and it's it's certainly fine. So um well, Fear Memo, like you said, for any of you, if we are neglecting your videos, it is really and truly, it is not for lack of trying. um you know um it is just very very difficult. We are grateful to everyone who makes the time to come to us, and we certainly want to to do that in return, and you know for sure. So so Fafel King is a Mediterranean restaurant. Oh, all right. So we don't have no Mediterranean chains or something, but I'm thinking, Bob, wouldn't that place very that Mediterranean place, gyro place? It is Euro Palace. Oh, the gyro. You know, like them Greek. It is pronounced Euro, Joe. It's spelled Gyro, so I call it gyro. But yeah, they got like Mediterranean dishes. They're pretty awesome, but I do think they are like single location. So, um, you know, yeah. So, hey, I know Chris Mammal. Hello and welcome. Oh, hi, I know Chris Mammal. So glad you're able to make it by. Yeah, this is fun. Um, but yeah, I think so. You know, I think that Annabelle Mammal is right. Well, like I said, GYRO to me that's gyro, and there are a lot of American mammals and raptors that call them gyros. Uh, you know, you know, whatever. Anyway, well, we really do appreciate spending time with each and every one of you. Um, we probably are going to need to be wrapping up fairly soon here. Like I said, our our battery, like you said, is somewhat limited, and it does limit the time we have where we can we can stream. So um, we certainly will be live again on Thursday, and we will have live premieres on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Um, so you know, oh yeah, and for those of y'all who are members, um, I have my members only live stream Tuesday at 9. So again, even if you don't get no notifications, if you think about it and are on at 9 on Tuesday, check our community tab. There'll be a link then there to the members only um to the members only thing. Oh, so if you remember, you were wondering, um well, you have a question. Why are you guys on sale on eBay? I do sell on eBay, but no, Joe and I are definitely definitely very different. So we do I do sell a lot of my plastic mammals. It's a lot of fun. So um, but anyway, yeah. Well, thank you all so much for coming. Like I said, we are gonna be wrapping up now. Um, but definitely fun. Like you said, we will be live again on Thursday, and certainly feel free to catch our live premieres also at 7 p.m. Eastern. All right, so thank you all for watching, and have a great night.